Hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. So right now I'm going to work on the final pit bosses of this week. So yeah, let's go check them out. So this here is Lady Moonlight. Let's take a look at her skills. Alright, so whenever Splash triggers, we'll deal damage to the Warlord. Every second turn, we'll summon a Nightfall to the first row. We'll check out what the Nightfall does when we get to it. And then on the sixth turn, we'll deal damage to enemies for each Nightfall. Okay, so a couple things. Looks like their heroes will have splash, so we want to make sure that we have our heroes kind of spread away from each other, so that way we don't take the extra splash damage. And then also so that we don't trigger the damage skill over here to our Warlord. Every second turn, they'll summon a Nightfall to the first row, so we will want to attack the first row if we can, and then also make sure that we have heroes prepared for the second turn to get rid of these Nightfalls. And then on the sixth turn, as you see here, we'll take damage to our heroes, enemies being us, for every Nightfall. So we want to destroy as many Nightfalls as we can. So currently we do have 3 attempts. If we don't get it done, we'll still have potentially 1 more. So yeah, let's hop right in. Currently using the pirate skin along with the Gleedy pet. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. So we have a couple of buildings. We got some health. Okay, nothing too serious right now. We do have a couple of magic spots here as well, and then some runes. Okay, we're going to start with our damage pentagrams first, see where they land. Okay, we have double coverage over here on lanes A and D, so that is good. Going to place actually heroes on lane D to get rid of this building, and then also open up some spots for us. So we have that over there, there. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Going to start with the Madame Lotrix over here on D1. This one here summons some puppets, and then we'll be able to help us protect. Okay, I'm going to keep the Madame Lotrix alive as much as we can. So they summon the Loathe Spore Loser. This one has a moral when it attacks, and then this moral here will give a health boost over to the Loathe Spore. I'm going to summon this Epic Bone Dragon. This one gives Reborn to one of our Chaos Heroes, which in this case is going to be the Madame Lotrix. And I'm going to place it over here on C3 to actually block against the Spore Loathe, and then also deal some damage to it. Whoa! Okay, so we have the TNT Crazy Demolitionist over here. This one will deal extra damage once it dies to our heroes for every hero that we've ended up summoning. Also summons these instant kill runes over here, which actually there's one behind and one here as well. Combat here will destroy this, and then we'll end up... Well, we'll potentially, let's see how much damage it's going to take. Okay, so we got that. I do want to deal enough damage over to the Spore Loathe. And then also looks like a Nightfall has shown up. So this Nightfall gives Divine Shield to a random ally, including itself. And also at the end of the turn, we'll give Splash to a random ally. Okay, got it. So let's see what we can do here. Probably in order, going to get rid of the Nightfall first, and then start worrying about the Spore Loathe, even though we are going to be taking damage to our heroes. Might actually end up doing a shuffle now as well. But let's see, so we got combat over here. We can just summon this melee hero over here to destroy the Nightfall. We'll break the shield here, and then we'll destroy the TNT. So destroy Nightfall, combat there, break the shields, have some puppets, destroy the TNT. TNT blows up, and then the reborn happens on the Madame Lotrix. Okay, we have the Strict Fiery Heart over here. This one will deal extra damage for every hero that's on the board. We're going to destroy in combat, and also we'll see another Nightfall show up. I'm going to, let's see, 66. This one here, this Count Vlad, this one has Vampirism, also has extra attack. So 66, 42, so that's about 100. And that actually should be enough to destroy the Spore Loathe. So let's go with that. I do see there are some spikes on it, but that shouldn't be so much of an issue. I'm wondering if I should protect the Madame Lotrix here. So in a couple turns, we are going to be taking damage to our heroes for every Nightfall, but I think it's probably going to be more important to keep the... Whoops. Oh no! I was going to keep the Madame Lotrix alive. But that is okay. I guess placing this melee hero is also fine as well. Okay, so we have the Mr. Devil over here. This one comes into play, deals damage to all of our heroes. Also, when it dies, it deals damage to one of our heroes as well. We're going to do our shark summons to get some attackers on the board. In this case, we end up getting rid of one of the instant kill runes, which is fine. That over here. We can summon our own Spore Loathe, but we do need something to get rid of their Spore Loathe first. So I'm going to actually have to do a shuffle to get rid of these. This one here deals extra damage. We have our own Spore Loathe that deals 34 to the beginning of the turn, 48, so that won't be enough to destroy that. Okay, I'm going to do a shuffle. And, ooh, okay, this will be fine. Going to summon the Kabas Wasteland Lord to destroy the Spore Lord. We get some health back off our melee kill. And then at this point now, we're just going to protect our bottom lane with our heroes. Okay, so they summon their own Bow Dragon. This one gives Reborn to a random Chaos ally, which in this case is the Mr. Devil. We will need to destroy this twice. There is a chance that we can transform this, but I think in the meantime what we'll do is we'll just save the Evil's Helper over here for something else. See what the death trigger is, 33. So all of our heroes can actually take this damage, except for this shark. And actually we do want the shark to die so that we can have the Count Vlad attack. So in this case, just going to summon this melee hero here with the high health. The Diana over here. Death trigger over there. Oh, it came back with the damage. I forgot about that. Okay. Alright, so there was the Nightfall. Nightfall came into play, and then we took damage to all of our heroes. All of our heroes are gone, but also their heroes are gone too. Okay, and the Nightfall does have Metal Shield. I'm going to summon a range hero over here on C1 so that we can get rid of the Nightfalls, as they are going to be a problem. So just summon this Love Mage over here. This Love Mage also gives us a health boost to another hero once another one is destroyed. Okay, got that over there. Okay, I'm going to, let's see, attack that. I don't really need to transform for this, but I guess it's okay. So we'll just summon this range hero over here on B1. This one will transform the enemy into a reward box, which we can just get rid of. Then we have the Nightfall coming up, but then it did land on a damage pentagram, so that way it's destroyed. We summon the X over here. This one gets extra attack, and then also will gain an attack boost for every Chaos ally. Once our Evil's Helper was destroyed, it actually healed our Kabas to full health, which is very nice. Let's see, over there. I'm going to do a shuffle to look to get rid of the or not the Kabas, but the Axe. And we do have some reflect damage. That's going to be good. The Axe also does have this adjacent damage skill, but that is fine. We'll just summon this melee hero over here on B3, just to attack. The Kong Monkey King gives us block to our melee allies, and then we'll also be able to reflect some damage once it's attacked. And at this point now, we're just going to try and keep the Kabas alive. We'll have that reflect damage happening as well. So here, next turn we'll see another Nightfall. And I guess this range hero is okay. I guess we could go stronger. This is fine. Yeah, sure, why not? So we're just going to summon the Alexandra over here on D1. One summons a life palace in front of themselves. Also will remove negative effects at the end of the turn. Okay. We have, let's see, we'll be able to heal our allies for a little bit. We have the Strick behind the Nightfall, which is not good. So also we'll take damage for target round raise 2. 2 turns we'll see the Nightfall. Okay. Thinking about what we should do here. Suppose we can do one more shuffle to find a way to actually deal both damage to the Nightfall and the Strick. So I'm going to do one more shuffle, see what we can find. And we do get a very good hero. So the Jormungand, this one freezes 2 random enemies before it attacks. I'm going to summon it over here on B3 to get rid of the Nightfall. And then also AC freeze the Strick. Okay, we have the Emerald Dragon giving spikes to the enemies. Next turn we'll see another Nightfall, and then we'll take some damage. Going to go with, let's see, we'll just go with this range hero over here on B1. The Jormungand skill actually goes off before the attack, so which is really nice because even though this flight hero is in the way, we actually can still have our free skill happen. Okay, we have another axe over there. Let's see, combat. Combat will need to break the shield. Might not end up freezing the Strick, that will be a problem. But at the very least, we can get rid of these 2 heroes and then potentially freeze off the Strick. So I'm just going to summon this range hero over here on B2. We'll see the freeze. Hits the Strick, which is nice. We'll get rid of the Emerald Dragon, and we'll also get rid of the axe. Okay, we had another Bone Dragon, give him Reborn to a Chaos ally, but they don't have any because the Strick here is an Order hero. So we'll be able to get rid of him. We'll place this melee hero over here on D3 with the high health. Just for some protection. Got combat here, and then the damage pentagram will clear this out after the Nightfall comes in. Okay, another Spore Lord over here, which we will want to get rid of. We'll summon another range hero. Actually, we won't have to. We'll give an attack boost over to our male heroes, which in this case are our melee heroes here. Combat will destroy those. Come on, destroy those. Yeah, I guess in this case, we'll just continue summoning heroes with low attack to get rid of them out of our squad. So some extra damage off of the Dormant Grand, off of the Frozen hero being destroyed. Take some damage, which is okay. Okay, we got the Mr. Devil coming out and play again, dealing damage. We might lose our Alexandria because of the random damage, but that is okay. Going to summon this hero with the low attack. Also summons an archer behind themselves, the Soulblight. Could have drawn away the damage, which it does not, but our Alexandria is still alive, so that's good. Another Strick over there, some more damage. We'll summon another range hero over here on D1. Also has a death trigger to deal damage to the Warlord, which is nice. Okay, we've got that reflect damage happening, and looks like we will have lethal over here on B3, so we'll just summon another hero with low attack just to get rid of it. And there we go. So that was Lady Moonlight over there. And you saw the most annoying part about that battle is having the Strix come behind the Nightfalls, and then those Nightfalls either protecting themselves or the Strick.
Legendary.
Okay, and got some Deep Maw and some more runes, which we will need. Okay, we're on the final boss of this week, so this is Diochan Plum Blossom. Let's take a look at our skills. Okay, so they have Invulnerability. All right, next skill here, Death of Red Woman. They'll take damage, and then on the 7th turn, we'll kill the enemy Warlord if the ally Red Woman is alive. Okay, so a couple things. Because they have Invulnerability, they won't be able to take damage from our immediate attacks, but there are other ways to deal damage, such as, you know, death triggers that deal damage, maybe some curse, or we have this other skill over here. So whenever a Red Woman dies on their side, I believe, and not just on our side as well, they'll take some damage. So we will want to destroy the Red Womans. And then on the 7th turn, they will kill our Warlord if an ally Red Woman is alive. So that means that we will need to destroy the Red Womans on the 7th turn, or at least before the 7th turn, so that way we don't have the Red Woman alive. So we might just have 7 turns to just deal as much damage as we can. I think we should use a different Warlord for this. But, you know, we'll just try it out with the pirate first, and then we'll switch over if we need to. So yeah, let's get it started. Ugh, okay, so looks like a lot of stuff on the board. We have a couple of buildings over here. We have these other buildings. These one deal damage to our heroes when they come to play, and then also deal damage to our Warlord at the beginning of the turn. Then looks like they do have the 2 Red Womans over here. We will need to clear these out before the 7th turn, otherwise we will be destroyed. So we'll start with our damage pentagrams first. We have triple coverage over here on lane A, which is really nice. But we will want to clear out the red ones first so that we can deal damage. And also the triple coverage won't really help because, again, we're not trying to attack their Warlord. So let's see what we can do here. This one here, just a little bit of flight. Try to find heroes with high health so that we can survive the damage. Ooh, we have Pierce. Pierce is nice. We have splash runes. We also have a... Oh, no, that's not what we wanted. I was clicking on the magic spot. Okay, so they have the axe here. They got a large attack boost because of the other chaos allies that are out here. Ooh. Might end up taking lethal... Oh, we do need to get rid of this hero now because of the high attack boost. All right. So in this case, I'm just going to summon this flight hero over here to block. We're taking some damage off of the Void Jewels. And we're taking some damage to our Warlord at the beginning of the turn. There's another Red Woman, which we will need to destroy. We're going to do our Shark Summons. Okay, so that way we can get some attackers over here. Then also going to follow up with... Ooh, I really do want this splash here. But this is fine. So we have the Churnomore. This one has immunity. Also will get extra attack at the end of the turn. I'm going to summon it over here on B3 just to break through. Okay, we'll get some health back, which is nice. And at this point, we just need to get rid of these red ones. Okay, we have the Count Vlad over here with the extra attack and the Vampirism. Let's see. So, first attack, second attack. This will destroy another red woman. And destroy this over here. The Count Vlad deals damage at the beginning of the turn, which is not what we need. I'm going to do a shuffle, see if we can find a hero that can silence this or destroy it altogether. 57, 130. Was that 114? Oh, still a little short. Okay, I guess I'll do another... I could still deal a lot of damage to it. I guess that's okay. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll clear out Red Woman. As you see, we'll deal damage now to the Warlord because of that. Okay, that's fine. We'll take some Vampirism damage at the beginning of the turn. Okay, we have this Chupacabras. This one does reflect damage once it's attacked. Also, we'll reduce the attack of our Order heroes for a turn every time one of our heroes attacks. Also, Vampirism, which will give a plus attack boost. And then we'll also trigger off this Vampirism damage off of the Red Woman. Fortunately, though, this hero is immune, so we won't have to worry about that. But we still need to get rid of this hero. Let's see, 2 extra attacks. All right, well, I guess we could freeze their heroes, do that, that. Ah, that first turn. It was that first turn summoning this hero. All right, we're going to do a shuffle, see what we can find. We have Mr. Flap. That's very good. Okay, didn't attack there, that there. Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, we'll summon this Mr. Flap, so we can get some protection. We'll get some health back, so that's good. Mr. Flap here has immunity. Also, we'll set the attacking enemy health to 1. That slows down some heroes. Slow that down. Still need to get rid of this. Okay, we have the Apep here giving Reborn to a random ally, which in this case, looking around, is on the Chupacabras, which is not what we need. And some Pierce over here. Could get rid of that. I have 2 more turns to get rid of this Red Woman. And we also need to worry about the Apep too because of that Reflect. Can we give an attack boost to this? Oh, well, we don't have to because, but then the Reborn will come up. All right, we'll do one more shuffle. And, oh, we have the Mr. Devil. That could help out. This one deals damage to all heroes, so that actually get rid of the Red Woman. And we can deal damage over there. Sure, why not? All right, actually I'm gonna place it over here on a 3 to block against the Apep. All right, so we'll get rid of the Chupacabras. That's nice. All right, next turn, we have another Red Woman, which we won't be able to destroy because we don't have enough attack boost. All right, so let me just take a look and see if we have any heroes that could perhaps deal some more damage over to the Warlord. Nope. Okay, well, I guess in this case, we'll just use this turn to get rid of a hero. And then as you see at the beginning of the turn, they do have a hero that deals 99,000 damage. Okay, so that was not a lot of damage. Okay. Think about this. So, let's break the rhythms there. You know what? I'm going to switch over to the Arch Vampire because we can get rid of those walls early. And then potentially we can keep our own, with the Geisha and the Arch Vampire, we could also deal some more damage at the end of the turn. So we'll make a switch, see what we can do. We'll head back and we will try this again. Okay, so we got our Red Woman's... Ooh, we could... Oh, this My 10 is going to be very useful. Couldn't you just clear a hero? How much damage are we dealing with this? Yeah, I'm actually going to save the My 10 because we could potentially deal a lot of damage later on. So I'm going to start with our Arch Vampire first. Take some damage, which is okay. I'm going to summon this melee hero with high health and on the Splash Rune on B3. Yeah, we'll just clear out heroes this way. We'll use the Arch Vampire damage at the end of the turn. Okay, also you can see that axe is a little less damage now. Let's see. So if we do the My 10, could potentially get rid of those and there. Guess we could just summon the My 10 now to try and get rid of these. Sure. And we'll actually place it over here on C2. End up clearing out everything, which is very nice. Placing it on C2 because this does have a skill that when one of our allies dies, we'll gain health back to our Warlord. Okay, this is fine. We have an Apep coming out with the Reborn. Do want to get rid of this now, but we can't damage it. So what we can do, however, I'm going to summon our own Apep to... Oh, well, maybe the Reborn won't be so helpful. Yeah, we'll do a shuffle, see what we can find. Okay, very nice, very nice. We have the Charn over here. This one will give us 3 extra attack runes. Also, we'll be able to deal chaos damage whenever we attack. So 1, 2, and then we'll have our Arch... Oh, actually, we'll have enough with our Arch Vampire damage at the end of the turn. So no damage to the Warlord, but we'll still deal damage to the Apep, and then we'll clear it out. Okay, and this will actually help us against those Red Womans, which are also Chaos heroes as well. So let's see. Comment over here. We have a lot of melee heroes, which is unfortunate because we need range heroes to deal damage. So we'll do a shuffle. See what we can find. We got Tiling Dragon Dance. Very nice. And you know what? we will place it on the extra attack. Even here. Yeah, sure, why not? So at this point now, we're just making sure that we can deal that chaos damage. It does a little less after the first summon, or when it turns to a building and then turns back. So that's okay. Okay, so we have the Chupacabra. This is going to give negative attack to our order heroes. We still want to do that chaos damage. So let's see here. Got that, got that. How much is deal? 61. And that reflect in there. So the Murden Care, this summons a rabbit that will allow us to silence the enemy if it is destroyed. I'm actually going to place this over... We want the silence to actually hit, so we're going to summon this Chupa, the Murden Care on a non-lane for here. And hopefully we can get a rabbit over here so that it can just destroy it. Okay, we have another Count Vlad. This one deals damage at the beginning of the turn, and that won't be enough to destroy those, which is nice. Do that. We can take some damage, so this is good. I'm gonna follow up with our own APEP to block the Count Vlad. Okay, one of the things about the Mushu summoned by the, the Tiling Dragon Dance, which is not here anymore, is that we can deal damage to a random wounded enemy at the end of the turn. Alright, another APEP came out, some Reborn on the Count Vlad, which we're not really concerned about. Oh, we'll be able to now silence this hero, assuming that this rabbit isn't destroyed. Let's see here. This one here, this melee hero, this range hero, this Grim Harvester, when it dies, it gives extra attack to a random ally. We don't mind it being destroyed, so we can give extra attack. Let's just summon it out. Okay, we got rid of the APEP, which is nice. We're just dealing with the Vlad. And that rabbit was destroyed. So now the Vlad is destroyed because of the Archvampire damage. Okay, no Red Woman 2, so we have another 7 turns to play around this. Let's get rid of the axe next. Just gonna summon this melee hero over here. And as you can see, we still can't deal damage until those Red Womans come out as well, which makes this battle really hard to gauge. Just gonna skip the next turns for summons until we need to summon more heroes because we are running out of spots in order to attack. So we'll just skip the turn. Let's have a combat deal damage there. And at this point now, it's just a large waiting game. We are jamming up our spots with those rabbits. So that is another thing to be concerned about. We'll skip another turn. We'll have our random chaos damage to the enemy. As you can see, most, if not all, of their heroes are chaos. Okay, we'll skip turn once again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 180. And then this is 300, so that's good. And at this point, probably all of our heroes will get reborn if they can't clear out our APEP because of the flight and the mental shield on it. So skipping again. I apologize for those who are coming in here and hoping for a very rousing battle. Okay, so the APEP, let's see, this APEP will definitely be destroyed too. So we'll just skip the turn. And if it isn't, that is okay too. Alright, good. Alright, so next turn, no Red Woman. Let's combat again. Since there's no Red Woman at the field right now, we won't have to worry about that death skill. So we're safe for another 7 turns. Okay, we'll skip the turn again. Another thing too is that there are sudden deaths that are actually building up, and that will be another way to deal damage to the Warlord here. So as long as we are still alive, we'll still be able to deal damage. We're also gaining some more health, as you can see. And we're just waiting for more Red Woman. Okay, thanks to our Murden Care, we'll still also be able to silence those Cabuses. So in case they want to do that reflect damage, or the vampirism damage, rather. So another red woman, which is good, because we'll now be able to deal damage to the Warlord. And what's the math here? So 214, we need to kill roughly 11 or, not 11 or 12, so 2,000 plus another 6. So we need to destroy 14 red womans. Why can't they just summon one every turn? That would be much more helpful for us. I suppose if we shuffle for a hero that can deal damage at the end of the turn, so something like a Vixen or an Aphrodite, that would be really helpful. I mean, we do have this extra range spot, so we could potentially do that. And it looks like we're clearing out all their heroes anyways, so yeah, we don't have to worry about other stuff. So we'll use our final shuffle, see if we can find a hero that can help us deal more damage. Nope. We have some heal. But again, that we kind of do want our heroes to be destroyed, so we'll just skip the turn. I'm actually just going to use our destruction skill and then just use our Call of the Witch just to get rid of it. And then so that we have more spaces to do sudden deaths for later. Alright, as you see, when an ally dies, we'll summon a damage rune on the enemy cell. Skip the turn again. Because of the low health of the rabbits being summoned, we'll always be able to silence the Kabos here. Surprised they actually don't go on lane C or D, but yeah, whatever. Uh-oh, looks like the Vlad might still be alive here. Oh, guess not. It's a red woman! Okay, this is good. We'll skip the turn. Destroy the red woman now. I'm not sure what the cap is for the number of sudden deaths that we can hold, but just to be sure, so that way we don't end up freezing the game, we're just going to keep on using those here. As you can see, we can deal damage to the Warlord even though it does have invulnerability. So we should be good for another couple of rounds. Another Chupacabras. Another silence. And then also, as you can see, more health back to our Warlord. Okay, got the APEP with the Reborn now. Okay. Ooh, not silence this time. But we did get rid of the APEP. Okay, red woman here. We'll skip the turn. Should be enough damage with our chaos damage to destroy both of these heroes. Oh, okay. Well, we have a battle again. Let's see. No, actually going to go with this Morgan von Stern. This one deals damage whenever heal triggers on our side, which will actually happen off of the My 10 here. No, actually, no, hold on. This is not a heal. This is just a plus health. That's fine. We can, I guess we can attempt to deal some extra damage. Got rid of the red woman, which is the most important thing for the turn. Are we getting an attack boost? Whenever an ally kills an enemy, except order. Okay, so that'll make this a little quicker, I suppose. Even though we're not dealing damage to the Warlord, these heroes will now be stronger to deal damage to the enemies. Oh, still waiting. Skip the turn once again. Kabos silenced once more. Okay, we'll skip the turn once again. Skipping it again. No red woman on the field, so we'll avoid damage. Skip the turn, and this time actually destroy the red woman for some damage to the Warlord. Skipping again. Yeah, this battle would have gone a lot quicker if we had an Aphrodite or a Vixen. But that is fine. That is okay. Not everyone is going to have Aphrodite or Vixen. Damage is no longer an issue to our heroes. As you can see, they are getting a health boost. Maybe this Junkrat will actually heal to full health. Gonna do some damage over to the Warlord. Change this up a little bit. Also, make sure that we have some space again for the sudden deaths. Skip the turn again. Another red woman. This is good. We will need to destroy her. So, just in case we don't, though, we're going to do another sudden death. And then we won't summon anything over here. Skip the turn. Gotta remember that even though we are in this long battle, we don't want to get too lazy and just end up losing our progress here. So we are now, again, safe for another 7 turns. Okay. So we need to destroy 8 more red womens or have enough sudden deaths to deal damage to the Warlord. It'd be really nice to use this Reflect Totem, but nothing's going to be able to come in at this point. Skipping again. It's a red woman. That's good. All right. Skipping again. Okay, another skip. At this point, with no more shuffles and all these heroes being useless because these are melee heroes which can't attack, or this Reflect Totem which isn't going to help us. Let's see here. So you can give heroes attack boost. Maybe? Sure, I mean, I guess it could help us heal a little bit more. Yeah, why not? So that way, also, they don't ask us to summon. Oh, they will be able to destroy this! Oh no, okay. There was Reborn on the Charn, so we'll at least have that protection again. Okay, we'll skip the turn. Again, safe for another 7 turns. It's a red woman, that's good. Okay, we'll hold off on those sudden deaths for now. Okay, Kabos is still around. Got the axe around here as well. I'll do some sudden deaths now. That way they stop asking us about it. Oh, okay. We need to get rid of this red woman right now. So we'll do another sudden death. Play with the Kabos. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, our extra attacks are good enough to get rid of the red woman. Whew. Yeah, when all our spots are filled up, we need to take advantage of our extra attacks. And because the Charn still allows us to deal chaos damage, we'll be able to clear out the red woman there. Need 3 more red womans or enough sudden deaths. Another red woman. We'll skip the turn here. Okay, 2 more. At this point, our Sun Deaths can deal 30 damage. But yes, we can only go as fast as the number of red womans being summoned. So, hey, our red is now at full health. Awesome. Okay, another red woman. That's good. We're almost there. Okay, and looks like we will have enough for lethal next turn. It's going to do our sudden deaths now to not wait for a red woman. And there we go. So that was Diochan Plum Blossom after 65 turns. X. Okay, so we are now done with the pit bosses for this week. Let's see our final reward.
Legendary.
1k Deadlord, not bad. Okay, so those were the pit bosses. I apologize again. Didn't know that this Diochan Plum Blossom was going to take that long, but, you know, we just got to roll with the punches. So yeah, we will see you guys later. Dark Tower starts tomorrow, so we'll have some more videos about that. And yeah, well, see you guys tomorrow. This is Happysplasher, signing off.